Hello and welcome to Research LifeLine's 3-minute tutorial series. This session is on online surveys, the pros and cons. There's an abundance of online survey software products and services available on the internet these days, all with different feature sets and capabilities. No matter which package is used, the process is similar. First, you program the questionnaire script into the system. Then you either post the survey on your own website, or you load a sample database into the system, which will send out email invitations and reminders. So what are the benefits of online surveys? Well, first, the lists from online panel companies have become much more representative than they have in the past, in terms of reflecting the demographics and lifestyles and purchasing patterns of the general population. And most of these online panel companies have done a great job in terms of incentivizing respondents, keeping them engaged, and therefore keeping response rates reasonable. Online surveys are the least expensive among the survey methodologies, certainly compared to telephone or mail surveys. Online surveys being totally automated can ensure that the script is precisely followed, skip patterns are performed accurately, and most programs allow for a great bit of flexibility in terms of organizing the survey and building complex questions. A key benefit, one that's unique to online surveys, is the capability to include multimedia images, sound bites, and movies for respondents to interact with. The online survey system can make sure that quota groups are accurately filled, and compared to telephone or mail surveys, online surveys can be quickly implemented and quickly turned around. Like mail surveys, an online survey can include more complex or difficult questions, allowing the respondent to take their time to think about the response. In some situations, it can be beneficial for the respondent to go back and maybe change one of their responses. And in some circumstances, because online surveys are inexpensive, you can send out a ton of email invitations trying to find a specific type of respondent. While I've painted a pretty rosy picture about online surveys, there are limitations. For example, while the trend has been increasing response rates over the years, lately we've seen declining cooperation rates due to the proliferation of spam and junk mail and spyware and malware. Respondents just don't trust a lot of the stuff that lands in their mailbox. And with low response rates, non-response bias raises its ugly head. You have to be careful about sampling bias with online surveys. You need to order your sample list through a reputable online panel company or sample list vendor who uses recruiting methods that ensure a representative sample. You need to make sure that your sample list includes opt-in respondents, people who have given their permission to be contacted. In the absence of an interviewer, it's impossible to probe the respondent why they gave a particular answer. Also, without an interviewer to keep them engaged, respondents can drop off of a survey after a while. Some respondents may encounter technical limitations. For example, their equipment may be slow or their operating system may be incompatible with the survey software. And finally, online surveys may have some age limitations. For example, internet access is limited among seniors, and there's certain laws about not being able to do surveys with children under 13 without parental consent. And that wraps up this slightly longer than 3-minute tutorial on online surveys, the pros and cons. Thanks for watching.